or we'll kill her. Pardon me? No, you touch her and I'll kill you, like you see in the movies? Get that quite a bit. Take my word for it.
You're grasping at straws. I haven't seen her for 8 years, remember?
No, I think it's working. See, if you were a spy or something, why, then you could just let us go and kill your family, your friends. That happens. Then we have to torture them. It's not going to be necessary with you. People like yourself, Mr. Cole, regular people, just go ahead and tell us. There's never any need for torture. And then we're going to take you to a cabin on an island where the weather is always beautiful, and you can drink as much as you like, as often as you like, for the rest of your life. Is that a deal?
I don't drink anymore.
What were you doing at that bar where we picked you up tonight?
Tempting fate. I go in there every night and have a soda.
I'm not too smart. That's kind of like the fat guy goes into the pizza parlor to get a salad. No dressing.
Well, I figure I'm going to fall off the wagon eventually. My theory is going in there will lessen the blow.
Interesting theory, if it wasn't so absolutely crazy.
So, you're not going to torture me? Give me a sense of my manhood? Just tell or an innocent person dies.
That's right.
That doesn't sound like much fun for you.
I don't enjoy torturing people. Believe me, I'm a quiet man. The screams, they stick in your head. It's not like they haunt you. It's like bad music bouncing around in there. The smell is awful. Smell. I mean, a person will crap their pants or piss themselves in the course of things multiple times. We've got to start grabbing these people before they've had dinner, don't we?
You ever think about how you make your living? Frankly, I'm surprised that I'm handling it this well. But it seems to be old hat for you.
I suppose, but I don't get very many people like you. We don't get very many regular people at all. Most of the people that come through here, they just know the routine. They know that I'm the risk they take. That's understood. But don't let that get us off the track, Mr. Cole. What's it going to be?
I have to say, your scenario makes sense. I can see it. Millions of people bending the system until it breaks, and it's all my fault. But don't you think that there's some compromise where things can be better than they are now?
Noble, to be sure. But what if we take it that far? What about the struggle for existence? What about competition as we know it? Everybody needs something to fight against. Sometimes it's other people, sometimes it's ourselves, but the vast majority of those people are going to lose because the vast majority can't win. Still, they keep trying. Look at the lottery. The odds are huge against anyone winning the lottery, and still they keep playing. The same is true for Vegas, or I suppose cigarettes, or booze, or fatty foods. What if our goal is to harm ourselves, one way or another, to find some task at which we will inevitably fail? Ignore the double entendre. What if now is how things are supposed to be? Work yourself to the bone for a house you never live in and a car that you don't have time to drive. It's the American way. Millions of people do it. Doesn't make any analytical sense. They don't care. They want their house. They want their car. They want their stuff. They hunger for it. They crave for it. And what if, Mr. Cole, that isn't it at all? What if it's like a machine, and the human machine needs to run on stress and pain, or it doesn't run at all? Life is littered with examples of such.
Then you're the good guy and I'm the bad.
If you want to look at it like that, yes. But I still like you,
That makes me feel better.
and we're still stalling. I'm going to need an answer, and I'm going to need it soon.
I can't sleep on it.
No. I have 2 more interviews today.
What if I told someone? What if I gave someone a letter to give to the newspaper in case I disappear?
That would apply, Mr. Cole, if either of those things were true. But then we would need the names of those people. Do this again, and we're going to kill her out of spite. Because we may be the land of the free and the home of the brave, but believe me, we are temperamental as hell.
And if I refuse and you kill her?
Then we'll start with your students, one at a time. And we'll bring them here, so you could live with them. Have you smelled a dead body once it starts to get ripe? Happens very quickly. You have 30 seconds, starting now.
Well, I guess that's that. Boy, drinking is starting to seem like a good idea.
Time's up.
Wait. You win.
How do you do it?
No, I don't mean that. I meant you win the job.
The job. What am I missing here?
Do you have any theories on how I do it? Any ideas that might have some merit, like perhaps a drug I'm using, or something environmental, or something occurring biologically? Anything that might make your scientists and that computer say, it's possible, I just don't know how he does it.
No.
What about the other stuff? The kooky stuff, like I'm an alien from another planet, or maybe I'm just a plain psychic.
What about the job you were talking about?
Are you a religious man?
I suppose?
Believe in God?
Yes.
How about the devil?
Guess I have to.
I guess you do. Do you ever wonder what hell is like?
The traditional view, I guess. What are you getting at here?
You sound like me. You want to know what it's like?
What?
Hell, of course.
We don't have anything in your file to suggest mental illness, and you know what this sounds like.
It's a lot like Earth. Backstabbing, selfishness, fighting, only a lot simpler. Here, there are piles and piles of countries with all this cross-hate. But there's just 2 countries. They hate us, and we hate them. And yes, they are capable of hate. Don't be fooled. They're not the angels they think they are. But every country needs an army. And every once in a while, someone in a key position falls out of favor. And they have to be replaced. That replacement is you. Congratulations.
What exactly was that position?
General.
General in the army of hell.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're doing, Sean, but it's not helping your cause. Colorful, but the idea here is that you make yourself valuable to us. A lunatic, not valuable to us.
Wait! Do you know what went into this? To maintenance those little bastards and bitches? It was like stoking a constant fire under them to keep them smart for that long. It took everything I had. But it was a good plan, don't you think? Just do the most positive thing in the world, then sit back and see who comes to stop you. And you are that one, the biggest one of all.
I'm going to give you a little time to think this over, because this try was so animated. I'm going to give you an hour.
I don't need an hour, Richard.
How did you know my name?
You mentioned it earlier, didn't you? You're getting old. Maybe you forgot.
I'm getting old, but I'm not getting that old.
Surely you remember Stephanie. Beautiful Stephanie. Beautiful blonde hair, soft white skin, sparkling eyes, and only 17. How old were you when you killed her? 59? You're a go-getter, Rich. I'm only surprised that someone with your appetite for young girls killed only once. Imagine it being easy, Rich. No hiding your appetite, having it served up to you on a platter. What do you say? It's right down your alley. Unbelievable power and the ability to wield it. No checking with a litany of superiors on this or that. You take orders from just one guy. Just one.
You'd be surprised at the flexibility I have, Mr. Cole.
I'll take that as a maybe.
I'm a good man. I'm an honorable man.
What happened?
He went crazy. He came for me.
We'll get a cleaning crew in here right away.
It has to be psychic power. That's the only thing it can be. I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all.